Hey there, it's Dr. Juice. Today I'm going to be giving you mind candy. That means giving you some interesting idea that you can think about and chew on, maybe learn something from and better your life in. So like and subscribe if you want those every day. And we're going to get right into it now. So the topic for today, interesting idea, is the idea of distribution versus execution. So in business or with any invention you have, where you're trying to get it in front of people and have people use it, like it, get money from it. There's two aspects here that are important to keep in mind. One is how are you getting it out in front of people? That's distribution. And the second is execution, or how good your product really is. Now, the interesting thing with these two concepts is that they don't just apply to business. They can apply to so many things in life. Just as one example, if you're doing research, you publish papers and you send those out to different people. You can have a really darn good paper that is excellent, but you might just not put it in front of enough eyeballs or publish it in a bad conference. Maybe nobody really reads it, or maybe like 5 people read it and that's it. Then your distribution is not so great, and that will hamstring your product. So in a more traditional business sense, if you're selling like a type of supplement, there's the actual product itself being the supplement you're making, and the distribution, sending it out. How do you ship it? How do you advertise it? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's enough examples. I think you've got the main idea. If you want your own ideas to come to life and get it in front of the right people and grow in the right ways, listen to what I'm about to say here. Focus on making the product really, really darn good, and then it's going to be much easier to distribute afterwards. So for myself, I am making this YouTube channel. I am trying to put out videos that are exciting, enticing, give you this mental mind candy, and I definitely need to work on my distribution. My distribution is really bad. My thumbnails get low click-through rates. I use AI generated thumbnails, probably not the best. I use like slides, Google Slides, to edit my thumbnails and put like the subtitles on. They probably don't look all that great. And my titles, they have no keywords. Descriptions have no keywords, blah, blah, blah. I have a lot to work on. In short, I have a lot to work on in terms of distribution, and that's totally fine. Instead, I'm focusing on trying to make the best product first. That means I want to make these YouTube videos extremely watchable, and I'm watching them every single time I make them. I watch them and I try to see where is the video getting boring, where is it going wrong, how is it keeping attention. I'm able to kind of gauge these things pretty well by myself, and I gotta be honest, they're not that quite there yet. I've made a lot of improvements. I've added subtitles, I've added music, I've made my editing a little bit smoother. There's still a lot more improvements to make. Anyway, I could go into all those details and bore you, but really I need to own that craft, own that product more. Get the product to be much better, in this case the YouTube videos. Get it to be something that really captures your attention all the way through. That's what I'm striving to make here at this channel. And then once those videos are very well watchable, from there distribution will be much easier. You know, I could go send out a bunch of Reddit posts or Facebook posts, or I could pay a little bit of ads to try to push out these videos to more people, but it's going to be kind of low quality. I won't get that many subscribers because the videos just are simply not good enough yet. Once the videos become very good, that means I'm able to watch it and be entertained from zero to finish. I feel like I can show a random friend it from zero to finish and they're probably going to be enticed, and I feel confident in my routine craft. I'm able to routinely put out videos that I feel are enticing and get high retention. Then I can focus on the distribution. Now, you still want a little bit of distribution at the beginning. You still want like feedback on the product you're making. Important. And I'm getting a little bit of that. I'm getting enough. Even though it's quite small, I'm getting enough on what I need to work on to continually improve. And that's really important, but I don't need to go all ham on distribution yet until I feel like the product perfecto. So that's me talking about product, talking about YouTube craft as if it is a product or business or whatever. Really, I'm just passionate about this type of work and I want to see it succeed. And I think this type of framing is very helpful in terms of YouTube videos. You know, for business or for anything else, you can apply this to your own endeavors. Really own your skills, own your craft. Focus in on making best skill or best idea, best invention, whatever it is. Make it as good as you can. When you've made the products, you want to look back on it with yourself and be able to feel very proud of it. And when you use it yourself, or you read your paper, or whatever it is you're making, you want to be able to feel really like this is really great. Like you've really iterated on this, you really put a lot of labor and sweat and blood and tears into it, and you feel really proud of it, and you enjoy using it or watching it or reading it or whatever. And once you get to that point, then you can focus on distribution. Distribution is a whole other can of worms, and there's definitely a skill involved in doing that, but focus on your product first. Focus on yourself. Focus on making the best thing you can. So that's Dr. Juice. I hope I instilled a little bit of passion in you today. I hope I gave you some interesting idea to think about. We're doing this every day. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. I'll see you in the next video.